There's a sound I've been chasing. It's a song I've heard in my head for months, but it's not a melody or even a rhythm. It's a feeling. Something I haven't been able to get out of me no matter how many times I've tried. I've written so many songs, but this one is different. It's like I can feel the meaning before the music, but I just haven't been able to find the sound that expresses that meaning. So this week, I'm going to try to finally write the song that actually says what I've been feeling but haven't been able to put into words. Lately, I've been feeling it more. How fast time slips away. Days disappear before I realise they even started. And sometimes I look back at a week or a month and I wonder, where did it all go? This song, it's about becoming the version of me I see in my head. The one who didn't hold back. The one who showed the world what I had in me. A reminder to be grateful for every second I have. A reminder to keep building something that matters. Okay, so today, going to try and get some ideas laid down for this song. So I've got a friend who's a singer and songwriter. He's going to come around. We're going to lay down some acoustic ideas, maybe even some vocal ideas, see what kind of inspiration hits us and see where we can take it. This is the microphone we're going to be recording with, the Lewitt LCT 640 TS. And this is a dual diaphragm microphone. So the cool thing about this is that you can actually record with both the front and back capsule on this microphone. It's got two diaphragms, one on the back and one on the front.
I was like, mate, it's got an umbilical cord. What are you trying to show me here?
There's a special mode that you can switch this microphone into that actually lets you change the polar pattern of the microphone after the recording. So Lewitt have created a plugin that goes with this called the Polarizer plugin. The idea for this is to actually use this microphone along with the Polarizer plugin to record some acoustic guitar, but I'm also going to automate the Polarizer plugin to switch between polar patterns, bring that into a wavetable synthesizer to create some bass sounds with like some pulsing, wobbling effects in them. And I also really need to thank my friends over at SWEETWATER for sending this microphone over to me. They sent this over to me along with all of the other gear in the box for this video. I've been working with SWEETWATER on a few different projects now, and they've completely become my go-to for all of my music gear. Without SWEETWATER, this whole project wouldn't even be possible. So a big thanks to them for actually making this project happen.
Okay. If we just have that as the main riff, and we can kind of work our way around it, because all of it's, and we can even slow it down a bit or make it faster. And then over that we can have, you know, I'm basically gonna play the riff and then I'm gonna build on the riff.
We started out just playing around with some ideas. I kind of shared with Shivantha the ideas that I was hearing in my head. And after playing around a little bit, he put down this riff that was just absolutely perfect. As soon as I heard that idea, I knew that was going to be the core of what we were putting together for this song.
Got a bunch of different ideas there. It was pretty cool. Yeah, okay.
Okay, I had way less sleep than I should have had last night. I've got my coffee and starting to wake up. So, ready to go for day 2. It's hard sometimes to really express an emotion perfectly and to find the right notes, the right rhythm, the right tempo. But in this case, it just kind of happens seamlessly. Okay, so back in the studio, time to get to work on this song. So this was a hard mixture of emotions to try to express through music. When I was first listening to the guitar parts that we recorded, I felt like we were really close, but there was something just slightly missing. So I started playing around with some melodic synth ideas. So this is the melody that I've come up with, and this is exactly the kind of emotion I'm feeling, combined with the guitar, and you'll hear it when I show them both together in a moment. This is the guitar by itself. After playing around a little bit, I got this melody that works perfectly with the guitar melody. It just sums up that feeling, that emotion of nostalgia that I was feeling. Together, this is what it sounds like. This is the acoustic melody. And then I moved on to the bass. Now, this was such an important part for this song. In a way, it's kind of the core of the song. To get this sound, I used the Lewitt mic and recorded some open guitar strings with Shavantha. This is the polarizer plugin that Lewitt have created for this microphone. And then I used the polarizer plugin to modulate the polar pattern of these open string sounds. I need to bring that audio that I've already bounced out into Serum. I can use it as a wavetable. And now as I scroll through the wavetable, you can see a little bit of that wobbling in certain parts of the wavetable. And then I'm using amplitude modulation to affect that audio from a different oscillator. It took hours of tweaking to get the sound just right, because I really needed to make sure that I was using the right parts of the wavetable to get that right pulsing effect. Once I got it right, it was really cool. I wanted it to really kind of represent the emotion I was feeling of drive, determination, that grit to keep going no matter what. Once we had the core of the song there, the rest of it was quite easy. I'm super excited to now be able to share that with you guys and really show you what it is that I was trying to bring out in this piece. This song, it's about becoming the version of me I see in my head. The one who didn't hold back. The one who showed the world what I had in me. It's the sound of becoming, of stepping into the dream and realizing it's not just possible, it's already happening.